Alright everybody, Bald&curious here. So, you're gonna take a closer look at the Wilson Combat 1911 in 9mm I just got. So the first thing you know is it doesn't come in a useless box. So far the only gun that came in a decent box was M45A1. It came in this nice Pelican case. And all the other cases are virtually useless. This actually comes with a nice range bag. You can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 magazines. You got 2 pouches and a main pouch for the gun. Okay, gun itself comes wrapped in a I'm guessing this is oil infused cloth and a bag. So we'll get to the gun later, and a bunch of paperwork. So let's look at the paperwork. What do you get? Alright, so this one is a blah 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 maintenance manual, instruction manual for all Wilson Combat pistols. Okay, they give you, ooh nice, they give you a 1 year of NRA membership on them, a little sticker, a pamphlet for IDPA. IDPA is a International Defensive Pistol Association. It's one of the good sports. And the second package has let's see, actually has this cool dog tag. See, it says Wilson Combat Classic. There's a serial number, and it was made 5/2016. Sorry, this thing actually sat in the store for quite some time. You can imagine high in 1911, not that many people buy them. Anyway, let's see, what do we got? Your custom handgun was built with pride by the following experienced master pistolsmith: Justin Pittman, Joe Anderson, John Dottie, Byron Fowler. Okay, well, thank you guys for this awesome gun. And here's the test target at 15 yards. And it's a 5-point grain power pistol, 125 grain Hornady HAP, and this is actually pretty cool. I doubt I can do that at 15 yards. How many shots is that? It doesn't say, but I'd say 1, 2, 3 or 4 or 5 shots probably. That's impressive. Alright, so user instructions and tips. This is quality control checklist. So yeah, it's like a Ferrari. You get all the extra stuff with it. Now what you also get, it didn't come in the bag, but my guy handed it to me, so I'm assuming Wilson Combat supplying it, is this Wilson Combat Ultimate Loop 2 light oil. So that's this stuff right here. I mean, I generally use the Lucas oil, and Lucas oil has this orangey crap as well, so I wouldn't be surprised it's a very similar stuff, but either one works pretty good. Now, let's get to the pistol. Okay, now first thing, get off my bag, it's dirty. Okay, I shot the match today and I haven't cleaned it yet. I got an empty house. Most of the people out of the house, actually just my son here, so I can do videos. Now, the gun comes with 2 magazines. These are newer style, 10-round magazine with the metal followers. You get 2 of them. Okay. Now, I also bought, this is the older style with a plastic follower. That's the only one he had in the store. And bastard charged me $50 for it after I spent all that money. And I had, I actually had 2, but one was broken, so I got only one. These are Medgar 9mm magazines. They work, but they don't lock the slide back. Something's different with the follower, so I got to do a little research on that. But all I needed was 3 magazines for IDPA, so I was good with that. Now, here's the thing. I think I'm going to switch, and this is going to become my ultimate IDPA pistol. Yeah, I was a big grain power guy, but I want to try something else. And I'm shooting 2011 in a limited division in USPSA, and every 2011 that I tried or weighted whatever was too heavy to actually fit in a in IDPA. So for the ESP with the magwell, this should be a really nice gun. Now the sights, like I mentioned before, this is pretty much the target sights with the gold bead in the front, and I was really surprised how well that gold bead picks up, how well I can see the sights, especially since I actually got the glasses. All right, now trigger pull on this gun is just ridiculous. It's a little bit of the take up, boom, nice and crisp. Oh, let's see if I can get this on my scale. £2 15 ounces. £2 11 ounces. I think I held it too much. This shows 3.2, but so it's sub 3 pound trigger, which pretty much what it feels like. Now to take it apart, you're gonna need a little tool. Now before I get to it, the gun also comes in one of these compartments. You have a useless lock, which I already threw out, and the other one has let's see, heavy load spring, and it's got an Allen key and this little pin that I don't have a freaking clue what that is. I'm assuming the Allen key is for the sights, so not really sure. I'm gonna have to read up what that pin is. Now this comes apart just like my 2011. As you see, there's no bushing, and I'm hoping IDP is not gonna give me crap on this gun that it's a heavy barrel, because I'm gonna have a heart attack. And anyway, there's a hole in the guide rod, so you do the same thing. You drop this down, okay, hold it in place, move it, push the slide stop, boom, the gun comes apart. Lean forward, you can pull okay. Here's the guide rod assembly. You can further disassemble it. Here's the barrel. Yes, this is the Series 70. There's no drop safety. And here's the rest of the gun. Beautiful grip. The really aggressive checkering at the spots that you would expect it to be. And here's the lockup on the barrel. So there you have it. Okay, that's just about it. Now the gun feels really amazing in hand. It shoots like a dream. It's a really soft shooting. You know, with all the weight that you have on the gun, it just absorbs the 9mm like a dream, and it's really a pleasure to shoot. Now, couple of years ago, maybe, Such had a video on Wilson Combat EDC-9, and he called it the ultimate EDC, and I kind of called him out on that bullshit and did a video on it. And so I might sound a little hypercritical now, since you know, I bought the Wilson Combat, but I didn't buy this as a carry gun. I mean, first of all, it's too big, too bulky, blah 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 for that, never mind. But I'm not really sure if I want to carry a $3,000 gun around, and if I do have to use it, what's going to happen when my 6.3 65 will do the same job. Now somebody says, well, that's not true, you want to have the best tool for the job, and you know what, I agree with it. I mean, if you can afford to buy a $3,000 EDC and actually EDC it every day, go for it, you know. But like I said before, I wouldn't call it ultimate EDC, just like I'm not gonna call this ultimate 1911, because just because it's expensive and awesome and shoots really great, Ah, damn, I should really call it Ultimate 1911. But again, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I'm sure there's gonna be guys saying, "Oh, Nighthawks, they better," or Les Bear, or Ed Brown, or whatever. Those custom guys, they better guns, better whatever. So I'm not gonna go as far as ramming it down somebody's throat saying it's ultimate anything. It is ultimate 1911 for me. In my collection, in all the other guns, it is ultimate 1911. It shoots really good. It shoots really soft, and that's about it. Is it worth the money? Well, it's hard to say. I mean, if you got the funds, if you can afford it, I'd say you wanna have at least once in your life you wanna own a high-end gun. Okay, if you can afford it, you definitely should go for it, even if you're gonna sell it down the road, you know, to recoup the money if you find out that it's not worth it. Generally, these hold their value pretty good. All right, they rarely come on the market used, and if they do come used, they fetch a premium. So, is that an investment? Nah, I wouldn't say it's an investment. It would be an investment if you can find it used and get a good deal for it. Just like my SVI 2011. I got a good deal because I got it used. I can probably turn around and sell it for the same money. You're never gonna sell this for the same money, you know. But you can get percentage wise, you can probably get the most out of it if you do have to sell it, opposed to any other regular Joe Blow Glockish looking gun. That's about it. As always, have fun. Keep shooting.